Alright, we're on our way to give Brock a fight here. I think what I'm gonna want to do is you open with Dumb Frog, put the leech life on him, and then I think I'm actually gonna hand it off to Nick Cage. And then, you know, if things aren't looking good by Onyx, I'll still have Nidorans to, you know, hopefully finish him off. Along with low health from leech life. But I'm just gonna see if I can... Don't evade the attack. Don't evade the attack. I'm gonna see if I can basically get Geodude with maybe just Dumb Frog here and maybe some poison stings. Let's see if we can poison him. Let me just see if we can... Uh-oh, he does a lot of damage. Let's see if we can get the poison on him. No! Don't miss. That's the opposite of what I want. I want you to poison him, not miss. No. I think we got one more shot. No. I really want him to faint. Not revives yet. Get back in there, Dumb Frog. This is not what I had hoped for. Oh god. Oh god. That ain't pretty. That was bad. That was all bad. Well. I don't think we're gonna win this one. I think we're gonna have to try to get Vine Whip. But maybe if I can take out Geodude, I could at least get Freddy right on the verge of evolving. Not Freddy. What am I talking about? Nick Cage. Freddy's a long way from evolving, I think. I think he... Does Nidoran evolve at level 18? That sounds about right. Look that up. Let's at least see if we can get Nick Cage to level 9. Switch him and then switch him out to King Diamond. I would have to win to get him to level 9. That would probably be a bad idea to leave. I'm not winning this. There's no way I'm winning this. I'm gonna have to evolve Dumb Frog, or not evolve Dumb Frog, teach Dumb Frog Vine Whip. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to look up when Nidoran evolves. $16. Okay. Not 18, 16. I know... I think Bulbasaur might also be around 16 or 17. And I know that Nick Cage is going to evolve real early. Like level 10 or 11, 12 or something like that. I think 10. And then I think maybe at 12 it learns a new move. It might learn it on evolution in this game. Beedrill moveset. Oh, for Gen 1. I think they changed a few things between Gen 1 and Gen 2. I think, like, if you go and play... I think if you play Red and Blue, at least with... Okay, yeah, level 12 Fury Attack. I feel like back in the day, Butterfree learned Confusion upon evolution, and then later on in later games, they pushed it back to level 12. But I guess it doesn't matter if that's right or not, because we don't get to use Butterfree because it's not poison. This is rough. This is slow, and this is rough. I don't think Scratch is any more powerful than Tackle, although it might be... Maybe it's more accurate. Oh, it might be a little better. I actually kind of thought Scratch and Tackle had the same damage, you know, attack power, you know. Maybe I'm not right. Although either way, it doesn't look like I'm gonna win this. I think that might be it. Nope, one more. It's gonna get one more rage on me. One more bide, that's it. Bide. What an awful move bide is. Good night. So, looks like we're gonna get Bulbasaur up to level 12, and I figure I might as well evolve Kakuna while I'm at it. I don't think this is gonna be too hard. Although I don't know if I want to do it against level 3 Rattatas. I might go back into the woods here for a minute. So, do a little bit of grinding here. Kakuna. I hope that he doesn't get too many chances to harden. I hate harden. So yeah, back on N64. I also remember, you know, when you got Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 came out, that was like something I really miss. I kind of wish for, you know, Switch, they would re-release something like that. And I think it would be cool if whatever version of Pokemon Bank they're gonna have in the future, I think it would be cool if, you know, you could store your Pokemon on the Switch itself, maybe, and do something like Pokemon Stadium, or maybe it could, you know, you could take them off your Pokemon in whatever the cell phone app is going to be called, but God only knows if they'll do something like that. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of stuff they're not doing for Sword and Shield, which is kind of disappointing. I'm not on the I'm not going to play Sword and Shield bandwagon that a lot of people are on. But, you know, it is a little disappointing that they're, you know, not doing the national decks. And it does seem like, you know, if this is going to be our first big experience playing Pokemon as an RPG on a home console, they would want to pull out all the stops, and they don't seem to want to be doing that. I mean, I'm still excited for it, but there is a part of me that, you know, thought maybe, you know, I never expected an open world for real, but I thought it could have a nice, you know, big navigatable map like Ocarina of Time's Hyrule Field, kind of like that, and you could have parts blocked off and until you can, you know, kind of like how Sun and Moon did it, but not as restrictive. You know, you can explore this part, and then this part will open up after you know, defeat a gym or something. Although, there was just way too much restriction and places you couldn't go. And, like that was kind of like a path. The whole game was just like one straight path. Whereas, you know, previously you could really, there were places you could go in Pokemon where you could look at Red and Blue. I think you can get to Cinnabar Island with 3 badges if you really wanted to. Anyway, I felt that game was just a little too restrictive. But hopefully, you know, we'll get maybe after Sword and Shield they'll surprise us and give us something that is closer to what we want. I guess they're now saying standard that they don't have to, but hopefully I think Nintendo's gotten better listening to what people want. And I think, you know, if they really maybe give Game Freak some money and not that I think Game Freak doesn't have money. I don't know why. I don't think they get a lot of money for the games department, but maybe I'm wrong. I know that Pokemon's a big company, but it also seems like the thing people buy the least of is the games. I think they get a lot of money through merchandising and toys and stuff like that. Not that Pokemon sales are bad. It's one of the highest grossing video games. But I don't think that it's making money like it was with Red and Blue. And maybe, you know, maybe that's why we haven't seen the kind of innovation that we saw between, you know, Red and Blue and Gold and Silver and Ruby and Sapphire. Maybe people aren't buying the games the way they used to. I don't know. I'm speculating. I haven't looked at their sales. Maybe they're incredible. But it seems like the people I know buy the games less and less, but still, you know, continue to buy toys. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. What really matters is that, you know, I think that they could have put a little bit more effort into this, and hopefully Nintendo will, you know, make them. Can't make them do anything, but I don't know what the fuck I'm getting at. But maybe Nintendo will increase the quality somehow inspire to Game Freak that they should up the quality a little, because it seems like Nintendo has been trying new things with Breath of the Wild and with you know, they really did a good job on Mario Odyssey, I think. They're doing a Breath of the Wild 2. They're giving people Animal Crossing, which a lot of people wanted, and hopefully, you know, Game Freak will follow with that and say, you know, people want the national dex. Here we go. Does it? Can you learn Vine Whip? It was level 12. When does he learn Vine Whip? What? Wait, what? Didn't I read level 12? 13, shit. Alright, one more level. Yeah, I hope that Game Freak follows in what Nintendo's been doing with Zelda, with Mario. They've even said that they are pushing back Metroid, so that they can put out the game they want to play, they want to make with it. Whereas, you know, Pokemon seems to need to put out a game every couple of years to get new toys and all that out there, and keep the people interested in the card game and all that. And I understand that, but man, I hope that the next one they do put in the national dex and they do put a little bit more effort into it, because I know Pokemon isn't known for its graphics. It's known for being a fun turn-based strategy where you get to catch the wild encounters. That's what it is. Add me your party. And that's what I like about it. But I don't normally do go through the game with the Pokemon from previous adventures. But I do understand when people, have fun bringing them through. I mean, there's a reason I don't, and it has everything to do with, why would I want to go through the beginning? I don't know how people normally do it, but I feel like I want to play every game with a new team, I wouldn't want to, just trade a Pokemon in and try to go through the Pokemon League with that, but I guess that's, I don't know. I understand it. I never liked that I couldn't trade the Pokemon from Gold and Silver to, Game Boy Advance, but, that was a little different because the Pokemon, you could still get them in Fire Red and Leaf Green and trade them back. It wasn't like they were, completely not in the game. They were still programmed in. You still had sprites. You could still Game Shark them in. So it is a little disappointing to hear that there are Pokemon that just won't be programmed into this. Although, I'm thinking, they said, I wonder if it's just because part of them. I wonder if part of that is because they're planning Diamond and Pearl, and so they're not going to program any Diamond and Pearl Pokemon into this. And then when they do the re-releases, maybe they'll add a patch so you can trade them back. Although I just still don't see why you couldn't bring them in from the Pokemon Bank equivalent. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm just sitting here rambling while I grind a little bit. I probably could just do this off screen, but we've come this far. Might as well just get Vine Whip on screen. Because it's probably only going to be another battle or two. Oh god, actually might be a few more, but we're pretty close. And hey, we're starting to take out these Caterpies in almost one hit. So leveling up is doing the trick. Alright. Nick Cage, how close is he? He's only 16 experience from level 9, so I guess we could probably evolve him into Beedrill too. I think I'll just let Fury Attack happen after Brock. I think it'll be easier to take the Beedrill up against some of the bug catchers on the next route. And then he'll learn, I think he learns Fury Attack, which isn't that great of a move anyway. The only thing he gets that's really worth anything is Twin Needle, which is still not an ideal. Where is a Wild Encounter? Still not a great move. But at least get it on him, get the whatever Fury Attack on him before we switch focus to Zubat. And then just make our way towards Misty and Oddish and Ekans. Ekans and Oddish and Misty. Maybe we can get Ekans a couple of levels before facing our rival on the bridge against Misty's, maybe swap train against Misty's trainers, which, I think Bulbasaur's going to make quick work of. Misty's the only real problem in the gym. Walk around, make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I did miss a hidden item or two, but I think there's only the 2 trainers. It almost makes you wish there was like one of the, what is it called, the versus radar, where you reset the trainers. You're not a trainer. I think there might have been more trainers in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I think in this game there's only the 2. And then the 2 in the woods and the 1 unavoidable one. So there's only so much I can do right now. I should have been grinding him in the woods in the first place. That was kind of my fault for not switching him and Freddie Mercury. But we'll get Dumb Frog up to level 13. And then that should make Brock a walk in the park. And I think on my way out of the woods, I'll put Nick Cage in front and see if I can get him evolved by the time we get out of here. Oh, come on. There we go. I think this one might do it. Although I think I've said that before. As you know, I'm a little bit in a different, mindset. Because that's, an awful idea for a series. Because I'm, not really paying attention. But there it is. Dumb Frog learned Vine Whip. But I think what I might do is if I ever decide that this is something that I want to, put out in a decent format, I might cut this up and make it into one of those a little bit more trendy. Can you beat Pokemon Red with only a poison team? Videos. You can always cut it up and add narration and, private these videos. Because they're garbage. And, again, no one should be watching them. This is something I'm doing to keep myself entertained and fuck around with learning video capture and mixing and getting myself used to my own voice and talking on a microphone. Trying to just get a little bit better at that kind of shit. And then if I ever decide to, maybe I'll cut this up and make it into a video like that with a little bit better editing and less, garbage. I'm not pretending this is good. I'm just doing something for me. Let's just see if I can get Kakuna up like one more level. Just for the sake of finding out if I'm right, I'm gonna look up Butterfree's learn set. Because I'm curious about if I'm right about it learning confusion upon evolution. And then at level 12 later. Nope, I'm wrong. It learns confusion at level 12. Sorry I lied. Hopefully you're at least getting some nice ASMR from that click in there. This is apparently an ASMR channel now. After this, I'm going to see how far away we are from level 10, because, again, I'm a little stoned, and I'm not completely paying attention when I even became level 9. $129. What do you think that is? Like 4 battles? I guess I could do that. I guess we'll just knock this at like about half an hour and then go right into a Brock battle. Almost there. And because next episode should be a good fight against Brock, and that might make it almost entertaining, I'll make sure that it's not entertaining by going out and, having another bowl. So, I'm even worse at this than I am right now. Because I'm, starting to come down a little bit. So, I'll make sure that I am even worse at this. And that'll be real fun. I'll be sitting there and I'll be beating Brock and I won't be saying anything. I'm just gonna make this the least accessible channel on the planet. No one wants this. There is practically no content. Because I am currently, I believe the last videos have no views and no comments and no likes, and the channel has no subscribes, and that's the way that it should be. I believe I might have had a view for 1 minute on a video, and that is way too much. And I apologize to that person that can't refund their time. No PP left, fuck. I got no baby. Joking Diamond. There we go. Run to the Pokemon Center real quick. How much does he have? How much more? Oop. Stats. 36. That's like 2 battles, I think. Maybe even 1. That should be real easy. I'll get that over with. And then I'll save and we'll get through this. We will all get through this. because you are apparently watching this now. Hey, we poisoned something. Good job, Nick Cage. You did it. You poisoned something. Couldn't have done that during the Brock battle, but you're doing it now. Level 5 Rattata, maybe this will do it. Maybe this will evolve Nick Cage, and I can save, and I can fight Brock. Die, rat. Come on. Go down. Yay. We did it. We did it. We did it, Nick Cage. Dun, 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 dun. I realize I'm not currently listening to the soundtrack, and that might not line up. I have my speakers muted, but I'm still recording the game audio, and I might sound like an idiot if they're not lined up. Alright. I hope they don't, just so I can't sound dumb. Or I hope they do, so that no one knows why the hell I stopped, and why I started talking about that. Alright. So, next time we'll go up against Brock, and I think this time it's gonna be a piece of cake with Vine Whip. That shouldn't be too hard. See you next time.